It's not every day that we get to review a perfume of this caliber. So stay tuned. Welcome back to my channel. This is Alex, and as always, if you're new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on my perfume uploads. Now, we're gonna be discussing a perfume from the house of Oud Areej Le Dore, or Le Dore, whichever way you want to pronounce it. And what we have, as you've seen from the title, it's called Russian Oud. For this company, it is run by Russian Adam. He personally gets and handpicks the wood, and he personally does the maceration and the distillation of these perfume oils. Right now, I just want to say a huge thank you to Miss May Ricerra-Tan for providing us this generous sample that we were gonna be reviewing today. Look at that. Look at that. The amber color. So right now, as always, I do have here the base notes. This one is about an hour and a half already. And I do have here the 45-minute dab that I had. This basically reveals the mid notes, and I'm gonna be doing a fresh dab here. Damn. Right there. Wow, this is just, if only I could give you my hand right now so you could smell this. This is, I'd say, delicious, man. This is, first that I detect from this is the oud, of course. It's the pure kind of oud. This is way different than the oud in the designers and most of the niche ouds that you have experienced. This one is so rounded. It's so pure. It has that skankiness about it. It's a little raunchy. It's a little dirty. And then upon the initial dab, you get this leathery oud. I think it's the castoreum that gives off that leather vibe. Man, this is so natural and so different. It's like caramel oud and, castoreum, leathery oud. Now let's see what we have for the mid notes. Alright, for the mid notes, of course the oud would still be there. Now the caramel in this, there's this caramel note in here that sweetens this. I don't think it's listed as one of the notes, but there is this caramelly tinge around the background of oud. Still the dominant one, the dominant note in this stage is still the oud. Now you can slowly feel the cacao. It's a bitter cacao creeping in. It's a dark cacao. And of course the castoreum is still there. There's this muskiness and dirtiness about it. It's like the skin of a person after sex. It's warm. It's slightly animalic. It's raunchy. It's dirty. It's sexy. It has the caramel in this, and the cacao gives this a very pleasant backbone. The oud is so big in here. The oud is big. It's the center of attention here. I think it's Indian oud, and the sweetness is just enough to give it support. The sweetness that I'm talking about here is is the bitter kind of sweetness. It's not sticky sweetness, but yeah, that's what we're getting here as the mid notes. Let's go to the base. Now this is kind of interesting because here in the base it still holds the oud notes, but then again the dirtiness of the castoreum or the animalic nuances of the castoreum is just still there, and it seems like the caramel note has faded a little through the base. The bitter cacao, it's barely there. So we're left with this sexy natural oud, this muskiness, this animalic leathery feel of the castoreum. This is just on another level, man. As for my impressions of this, you've heard it before. This is in another level. This is not on the designer level. This is not even on the other niche level. This is something so exquisite about this. There's a vintage feel about this because of the abundance of the natural ingredients. Wow. This is a step, I think it's a step above all the ouds that I've tried. I've sniffed a lot of oud scents. This one is up there with the Pasha Atars. This one is up there with Ensar ouds, but wow, this one is special, man. This is exquisite. This is extraordinary. This is not for your everyday use. Do not use this in the office. It is quite rare, I think, for this batch of Russian oud. Russian Adam has only produced around 250 of these. I don't know how many of those were samples, but this is quite a hard to acquire scent, so I would not recommend you using it in the office. One is for personal use. Yes, this is for your personal enjoyment, reading books, having a light meal with your tea, having your personal time. This is something that would fit that. Do not wear this while trekking outdoors or for the club. It's not suitable for that. This is something that you'd wear on very, very special occasions. Black tie events, you know, maybe I wouldn't recommend actually meet the parents. No, don't wear this when meeting the parents. A lot of people would not appreciate the complexity of this, the beauty of this. This is art, man. This is art. Wow, this is a product of pure passion, pure love for perfumes. It's up to you, but if you do have this, yeah, you do you. Wear this anywhere you want, but I'd say this is for personal use. I'd use it just for my personal enjoyment. So how's the projection and the sillage? Well, due to the lack of synthetic ingredients, this would just hover and give you a scent bubble around you. This would not scream like Sauvage. It's classier, way classier than that. This is enough. It projects enough to get you noticed. And sillage, yes, it does leave a scent trail, a beautiful scent trail. But this is not a screamer. Second or third person could easily detect this perfume from you. It radiates, alright? For the longevity, I lost track of it. I was counting around 8 hours, so this would last more than 8 hours. I guess 10, could be overnight. I lost track of it. To be honest, I think this would last you at least 12 hours. This is Extrait de Parfum, or XDP, so expect a lot of longevity from this. Now, for my final words for this is just stunning. This is an homage to the way vintage perfumes were made. This is something extraordinary. This will open up your olfactory experience into another level. This is pure quality, made of passion, made of love. This is just perfume art. This is art. You're not buying a fragrance, you're buying experience here. So yeah, I encourage everyone in the hobby, newbies, seasoned vets, give this one a try. You will not be disappointed. So, as always, do not forget to hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed my review of Oud Areej Le Dore's Russian Oud. By the way, you can get them at their website or at Lucky Scent. And as always, this is Alex. I'm out. See you in the next episode.